2 months ago, I got sort of diagnosed with tinea, I think. They also call it ringworm, which is a fungal infection, and I got it on my facial skin. So literally it deeply affected my facial skin. It's basically like a fungal infection that would literally flare up your skin, and that would look like a ring on your face. So if you could, I don't know if you could see it, but it's still here a bit, like there. So right now I'm not wearing any makeup or any cosmetics that could irritate my skin. This is getting a lot better. I'm getting a lot better, but it was very, very bad. Like, it's literally horrible. But I'm not going to show you the photos. I have photos, but I'm not going to show you the photos because I'm afraid that that would trigger you or traumatize you. So, but it's like I had this ringworm right on my face, like that, on my cheek. So it was very hard to deal with lots of social setting, and that's why I didn't make video too. Sometimes I got teased. One person literally called me ugly. People didn't really mean it in a mean kind of way, but yeah, I literally got insecure. And I remember looking at myself in the mirror, and then I was like, oh my god, you're so ugly. For the first time in my life, I've started my negative talk. I literally hated the way I look in the mirror. I hated that redness on my face. I mean, if you guys look at the photos, you would hate it too. It's literally so bad. Like, even right now, it's a little bit visible. It takes a lot of courage for me to even be in front of the camera right now. I start to cover my cheek with like peace signs and stuff when I take photos. I literally don't want to get any photos anymore. I don't really have much of insecurity growing up, except for that one time when I was younger. I got insecure about my teeth because I have like 2 front teeth and it's like really big, but it's gone because I had braces and now it's doesn't matter anymore. So this is like the second time, and because I got older, I think people really pay attention to this case more than when I was like 10 back then, because I was a kid. Whenever they see me, they would ask like, oh, what happened to your face? And I have to say, it's so tiring to just explain what happened to my face whenever someone see me get red. Like, it's so bad. It's literally so bad. I don't ever want to deal with it anymore again. I suspect the makeup sponge for it, so you all better watch out. You know, you all better switch your makeup sponges. I think I got this infection from my makeup sponge. I literally asked universe, like, hey, why did this happen to me? You know, why do I have to deal with this? It's literally so unfair. But now that I think of it, maybe I had to deal with this so that I could make this video. What's up guys, my name is Casey. Welcome back to my channel after a very long time. Thank you for still sticking with me. First of all, no one actually talks about how hard it is to be present at times. Like, no one really talks about how hard it is to show up when you have all this insecurity. Like, I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to go to my classes. I didn't want to go to any social gatherings. I don't even want to go to my favorite cafes and stuff anymore, because literally who else would want to show up where people are gonna stare at your face for having this red thing? Actually, people don't really care. You know, we all have our own lives, and we're all just gonna move on. But there's this thought in my brain, like, it's so hard. Like, we just think that, oh, people are staring. I also struggle with keeping my head straight when I talk to people, because I have this red thing on my face. I started like talking like this. I don't talk like this anymore. I don't talk like right now, you know? And sometimes when they ask me, I would, like, you know, cover my face like this. I would laugh, like covering my face, you know? It sucks. It sucks. I know how bad it is. I get you. I think it's really hard to show up at times when you feel like you look the worst. You don't even want to show up anymore. You literally want to lock yourself in a room. It is so bad. But if you're still showing up, if you're fighting your demons every day to go to that one place, I am proud of you. I really am proud of you. I'm proud of everyone who does that, and that includes me, because I'm feeling myself. I'm proud of myself for doing this, and I am proud of you for having the courage to watch this video. I'm proud of you for having the courage to wake up the next day, to go to that place like nothing ever happened and fight through your insecurity one day at a time. Like, I'm really proud of you for doing this another day. You are such a fighter. I'm so proud of you for that. People actually rarely talk about perfection and how overrated that is. We have this unrealistic beauty standard that we set for ourselves. We see all these beautiful social media influencers, we see all these beautiful people with good physique, good skin. We see all these guys who are really tall, who looks very tempting, you know, with good physical bodies. I mean, of course they're very tempting. I find them interesting and very good looking too. Even we choose to show people the best kind of photos. That's what social media does to you. That doesn't mean it's the reality. That doesn't mean it's their everyday life. But who talks about behind the photos? Who normalizes this behind the picture? I talk a lot about productivity and self-love. There's so many days where I don't feel productive. There's so many days where I just rot in bed. There are so many days where I just feel so depressed that I don't want to do anything else at all. And that's also the reason why I don't come up in front of the camera and film for 2 months straight, because I hate the way I look. So who talks about that? Who talks about all these insecurities and all these hardship that you have to deal? People normalize perfection too much, and they all normalize this unrealistic beauty standards, unrealistic goals for ourselves. It's okay to be imperfect, actually. The thing is, we all are humans, we all are imperfect, and it's totally fine to be this imperfectly you. It's literally okay to be imperfect. There's nothing wrong with you for being imperfect. We start to forget the main purpose of the features on our body. We start to forget the main purpose about what our body does. Our skin is to be felt. Like, our skin is to feel the touch, you know? So that when the person you love touches you, you know it. So that when someone hugs you, you feel it. That's what our skin is for. And our eyes, they are to see how beautiful the world is. Our nose is actually, its main purpose is to smell, you know, so that you could smell your good food, so that you could smell your favorite food, so that I could smell the scent of ramen. It smells amazing. And that's what our nose is for. Our lips is to express our smile. And why do we smile? Is to express our emotions. People are starting to like pick on those features, and people are starting to like literally set unrealistic standards for them. Like, your eyes have to look this like almond eyes, your eyes doesn't have to have this dark circles like me, or like your skin needs to be like perfect. It has to be like glass skin, you know. Your teeth has to be straight and really pretty. It has to be white. Your lips needs to be symmetrical. Your nose have to be a little bit for like blah 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 blah. So many. Actually, they are not the main purpose. Maybe you might hate the way you look. Maybe you might hate the way you smile. Maybe your skin isn't as clear as glass, you know? Maybe you might be a little bit overweight or underweight. Well, maybe your eyes aren't that kind of almond eyes or whatever it is, you know? Maybe your eyes are not that symmetrical, or maybe they're not that beautiful. Maybe you hate the way you look, but so what? How should that prevent you from experiencing who you are? How should that prevent you from enjoying who you are to the fullest? How should any of these external factors prevent you from feeling and experiencing all the good things that life could ever offer? How should any of these things prevent you from all these good things that the universe could ever give? You are worthy. Like, you better know that you are worthy. You better know that you are very beautiful. You are capable. No matter the race or sexuality or gender, you are worthy of any of these things. Literally, you're so worthy. Once you start caring too much about the way you look, or too much about the way you sound, or too much about the way you act, anything like that, maybe you start like getting insecure about your intelligence and stuff. That's such a mood kill. Maybe your smile isn't that pretty, you know, but How should that prevent you from literally showing your smile to people? How should that prevent you from expressing how you really feel? You know, how should that prevent you from smiling so bright? Because our smile is how we express our happiness. Our smile is how we express that, oh, I love being with you. Although I have these dark circles around my eyes, I am so grateful that I could see very clearly about this dude right here. So if your eyes are still showing you how you look like, or if your eyes are still showing you how beautiful that flower is, if your eyes are still showing you your fictional character, I think it has done even more than enough. Don't you think so? And don't you think that you're being too unfair to your body? Our body is actually so tired from fulfilling our needs. We have to be this certain type of perfect, we have to have this like certain type of smile and everything, we have to have this like good teeth. Haven't our body done enough? So please be a little bit kinder to ourselves. There are so many people who's gonna judge you, or who's gonna call you names, who's gonna tease you about it. They're either outdated or they're either mean, and that's not your fault. That's not your fault or your body's fault that people point out this thing about yourself that you don't like. Even if they judge you for however you look or however you wear, you better not judge yourself for that. I don't know who said it, but she said like, people don't have to respect you, people don't have to like you, they don't even have to love you. But yeah, I definitely quoted wrong, but when you look into yourself in the mirror, you better love what you see. Because out of all these things, you are still you. Out of all these external factors, you are still you, and you are still unique. And that's why you should love yourself. And I don't see any reasons why you should not love yourself just because of the way you look. Literally, you are so worthy of love. Let's say you're overweight, so you try to like go to the gym to get a healthier body. I'm so proud of you. Of course, that's such a big character development. But you better love yourself for who you are right now. You better love yourself for the way your arms look, or the way your legs, or the way your tummy looks right now. The true confidence, it should not come from these like external factors. It comes from here. True confidence comes from here, in the heart. It comes here. When you stop caring about how you look like to other people, like what TikTok says, you gain aura points. Because you literally get unshakable, you know, you literally become unshakable. So you have this confidence that's gonna be like radiating outside of you. Imagine how beautiful we would really look if we just forget all about our insecurities and enjoy our days as if they are our last. The thing is, we all could die anytime, and any day could become our last day. So would you spend your last day worrying about how you look? You wouldn't, right? Life is such a gift. Life is such a blessing, and you are blessed with that gift right now. Us arriving tomorrow, it is such a blessing. And like, hey, you're alive. You're breathing right now. You are already blessed. And every people you see on the street, every animals you see on the street, they all are also blessed. They are literally blessed to see their loved ones for the next day. That means we all are blessings. And why should blessings be ugly? Literally, you are such a blessing. Come on. Why should you be ugly? Start seeing yourself as a blessing, because you really are. There is definitely someone who feels better just because you're in that room. And I think that's a lot more important, and that means a lot more than choosing what perfect photo to post on Instagram. There's someone you saved because of your hug. There's someone you saved because of your kind words. There's literally someone who thinks of you as a comfort person, and that's literally more important than how, like, what kind of comment you get on, or how many likes you get on social media. You know, my sister once told me that she felt like she isn't pretty enough. I literally told her, like, how dare you think that you're literally ugly when you are the resemblance of Sad Girl by Lana Del Rey? Like, the audacity! You have no right to tell me that you feel ugly, because you literally are the resemblance of the song. I'm gonna talk about the Victoria's Secret current model show for 2024. I heard that there are like hate comments on Victoria's Secret because you know, they used like wide range of ages, they used wide variety of body types, and people are actually judging like, oh, that's not what kind of, like, that's not what a model should look like. Honestly, my own opinion, literally my own opinion, but I love Victoria's Secret for doing that. It's like Victoria's Secret is telling us that we all are beautiful in our own ways. You know how beautiful they are when they just like walk around in their, you know, lingerie. That literally shows that they don't wear clothes, they wear confidence. And I don't understand people who are literally like bullshitting on Victoria's Secret for, you know, not taking models who are like very pretty, or like not taking these models who have this like certain ratio of body. Let us be less artificial and be more human, please. Please. Thank you so much for watching this till the end, guys. I'll see you in the next video.